So welcome, beloved hearts. This is Anrita Melchizedek, and I'd like to welcome you to this full moon penumbral lunar eclipse transmission that we are experiencing today on January the 10th. And with this, we're also going to be activating the multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart. And I'll speak a little bit more about that. But I wanted to really just talk about this lunar eclipse and how that is affecting us energetically. What we're going to be doing is experiencing the lunar eclipse energies themselves coming through, starting from 5:07, that's GMT, which would be in about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. We're going to start to really find ourselves moving into those energetic frequencies, and the maximum eclipse peak of that is actually in a couple of hours after that. So I wanted to do this tele-webinar with us and talk about these energies and what we've all been experiencing on a personal and planetary level, and how this energy in particular of this lunar eclipse, and followed very closely by the planetary alignments that are coming up at this time, and how all of that is affecting us at this moment in time. So this eclipse then is a very important one in actually anchoring the light codes of the great central sun, and at the same time simultaneously clearing like on all levels. And so many of us may be experiencing a range of oscillating emotions, or a lot of grief coming up, a lot of sadness coming up, or just being more lethargic. And of course, there's also a lot of mental confusion when we experience so many higher dimensional light encoded frequencies anchoring on the sacred earth at the same time as we know it's going into those pockets of denser energy. And this is sort of one of those perfect gateways that we're talking about, creating equilibrium through the balancing of polarities at the same time as holding ourselves through the heart of love as we experience the new earth energies. So this is very much a passageway where we have to truly just trust and surrender. And it's also a passageway that takes us deeper into our soul's purpose and deeper into our heart streaming. So it's a huge time of change. Last year for us was really also laying those foundations, but it was a time of intensity, it was a time of learning. And this year, to ground into that vision and clarity of 2020, what we're doing is that we're moving into deeper levels of soul embodiment and also the spiritual awakening. And this is occurring right now through this full moon penumbral lunar eclipse, as this next wave of the multiverse crystalline consciousness enters through and from the great central sun, the galactic center, and the sun embarks our planet and all planets within the solar system with these new light encoded, heart expanding new earth templates. And so really what it is, it's a shift in consciousness once more. And we've had those, I think the very big one was that we had the first level of these huge shifts in consciousness came, I think it was probably August, September 2017. And that's when we had a lot of souls deepening into soul embodiment. We had a lot of beautiful awakened souls just expressing their divinity and coming deeper into consciousness, coming deeper into the beloved I am, the witnessing presence of ourselves. And that's truly what consciousness is all about. It's just knowing that we actually the light of God. And from that sweetness of the loving soul, which is actually in stillness, the soul in that stillness is actually what we talk about as that timelessness. And this is a passageway where we're having deeper levels of the soul embodiment, which is experienced through the merging of golden age timelines, through the merging with our multidimensional selves, and also through receiving these light encoded templates. And so there's a very, very big one that we've had at this time, as we know, in receiving these beautiful heart expanding and soul awakening aspects of divinity has been, as we know, through so many of the planetary activities of duality. And we've seen this more recently with a lot of the fires that have been raged in Australia. And of course, by the blessings of Mother, Father, God, we're experiencing rain, as I understand it in Australia too. But this has been one of the biggest heart-opening expansion moments for all of us as we come together and just hold that love for Australia, hold that love for all the animals, hold that love for Mother Earth, hold that love for all the people there, and just deepen too into what we call the diamond heart. So this stargate then of this full moon lunar eclipse really just amplifies these multidimensional crystalline light codes of the diamond heart. And the diamond light frequencies are something that we've been talking about for some years now. And I know in the system of energy that I work with, which is working with 12 earthly rays and the 6 cosmic rays, in that system of energy, the diamond ray, we talk about it as the ray of purity and innocence, as a ray of our beloved I am presence, spiraling forth from the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God, from the great central sun. And it's not necessarily just a diamond color or diamond frequency, it's really essentially all new earth template frequencies that come through that, with codes, with sacred geometries, with array of colors. And we're seeing this array of colors too in hues of purples and pinks and violets, and just these absolutely amazing colors. I know for me, when I go to bed, I dream in colors, but I also see plants and flowers, and it's like the energy of that communication of those plants and flowers and crystals is really what we're merging into in that higher level of consciousness where we're all one. So we're starting to talk and communicate on these different levels with not only one another and energetically, but we're actually finding our own bandwidth expanding. So it's a natural form of communication that we're experiencing with nature and nature, spirit, intelligence. And so the diamond light frequency then is the highest light frequency that we can experience at this time, that brings through the energy of soul embodiment. And of course, it's just beautiful qualities that we talk about here in the New Earth templates of love, of abundance, of unity, of joy, of happiness, of harmony, of peace. And so that's really what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be taking these beautiful multiverse crystalline light codes, and we're going to anchor them through the primary sacred science of Mother Earth, and then we're going to anchor it through our own 12-body chakra system. And we'll do this with some wonderful invocations. So this lunar eclipse is really just going to take us into that moment of taking a temporary pause of reflection and evaluation as to the next level of our soul path and next levels of soul embodiment. With a deeper understanding of our service work, what we're seeing with many, many light workers at this time is that we're seeing many people actually just shifting, learning new skills, or shifting from old relationships or work that they were doing, ways that they were making income, and ways of being, ways of communicating, just deepening into the loving heart. And so this is really one of those moments where everything that we have experienced is culminating to a point of just propelling us into our highest potential. So it's a really exciting moment in time. And what we think here is this is really what we call the solar expansion of solar Christ consciousness, or soul expansion. And in this energy matrix of what's been expressed at this time, the initial codes ignite and activate through Uluru, which is the heart energy of Australia. So we're going to take it through Uluru, and then from here into all these energy and light codes, into all these sacred sites. And then once we do that, we're then going to align deeper into the energy of the soul embodiment, and also work with the DNA activational templates, and how that diamond light is really that diamond plasmic crystalline light frequency that is actually also changing the cells themselves into the crystalline light and purity and innocence of Mother, Father, God, in the heart of love, of course, our own beautiful soul. And that is essentially what we're experiencing at this moment in time. It's really, as I've expressed before, the witnessing presence of our beloved I Am that is igniting ever deeper for us at this time. So this journey also is really just to honor the karmic timelines and soul contracts as we move beyond the density and embrace all that arises within our loving hearts. Then there's also a Saturn-Pluto conjunction that is occurring on January the 12th. And I know many people have been talking about this as some sort of apocalypse, another way of just expressing that really it's just going to bring up a lot of shadow aspects. And of course, in so doing, it also brings up our own shadow aspects. But at the highest light level of that, again, is just deepening into the heart of love and holding ourselves as the vibrating portals of divine love that we are. So this alignment then of Saturn and Pluto, the tail end of the eclipse energy, karmic contracts that haven't been completed really are only just going to come up for all of us. So it may not be so very gentle. So if you in relationships that you shouldn't be, or in jobs that you shouldn't be, or places, or with people or spaces, all of that is just going to amplify to take us deeper into that path or heart of love. So really, again, it's just trusting and surrendering. And the focus for this on a planetary level, because of this alignment of Saturn and Pluto, it really brings up a lot of those areas of abuse and misuse of power, particularly within political institutes and corporations. And so we're going to see this wave just drawing closer and closer into a catalytic effect. And we're really seeing aspects of this coming up through the United States, through the Middle East, through Australia, through the UK, and through many different places and countries, because it is time for change as we just amplify the light of God upon the sacred earth and awaken the hearts of all humanity. So this Pluto-Saturn conjunction, what it's about is it's a very rare event that's happening. And so many astrologers are actually stopping and they're taking notes, and a lot of people are putting together information that is actually saying, again, this is a challenge between the light forces and the dark forces. And that is if you're working in 4D. And I certainly honor many people are working from within those realms. But when you are in 5D, when you're sitting in the newer templates in the heart of love, it's one simply of observation and holding that space and allowing that game to play out, but without attachment. So it's really just not having any frequency attachment to what is being played out. Rather, it's just holding that heart of love in non-judgment and observationally as the witnessing I am present, to being able to just embrace it within the one heart of love. A conjunction is really an alignment where two planets come together at the exact same degree on the zodiac. So conjunctions are something that is not uncommon in astrology. And what is rarer though is that both Saturn and Pluto will align at exactly 22 degrees of Capricorn. And although they come together once, their energy will create this ripple that will be felt in this entire year and beyond. And the last time that Saturn and Pluto aligned was in 1982, and that was in the sign of Libra. And this conjunction is in Capricorn. And prior to that, when we talk about this alignment, what we've seen is on the world stage is that we've seen world wars, economic collapses, collapses of establishment, disease, discomfort, a lot of things that have been going on through the karmic timelines and through the planes of polarity. So I feel that's really why on some level it's going to just escalate a lot of what needs to shift and change on the sacred earth. But at the same time, if we look at the energy of Saturn and Pluto, you know, they're not really the most friendly planets. We've seen Saturn is really that stern father figure that can sometimes appear rather unforgiving, and Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. But at this higher light level, what we're seeing once more is they're bringing to the surface all that needs to be released, to be embraced, and to hold that energy of love. Because that's essentially what we're doing. We're bringing through this higher purpose, we're bringing through this new light, and we are just revealing or unveiling the areas of darkness that need to be embraced within the light. It's also about bringing in healthy boundaries. It's also about having our own strength and empowerment and expression of our own voice and truth, and standing in that power and light of Mother, Father, God. And Pluto is also an artist of transformation. It's really, on some levels, people talk about it as the dark night of the soul. It's that place of complete transformation within our own lives, where we move then into that butterfly, where we just transform into our highest divinity, our highest potential. And this essentially is really why this is such an important gateway that we're experiencing. We take that pause, we anchor the light codes, and then we deepen into that transformational process of becoming the beautiful I am avatar consciousness of light that we are, in holding that alignment to the divine through the heart of love. And that is really the experience that we're going to be giving this year, and also through this beautiful event that we're experiencing today. All right, so I just want to see if there's anything else there that seems important to tell you before we move into this. So as I was saying, it's really just knowing that we've said to the universe to bring it on. Whatever changes that we need to make within our own lives to really just transform ourselves on every level of our beingness into the vibrating portals of divine love and flames of divinity that we are. And whatever issues that we're still working with, that is really just going to completely shift as our energy is refining right now, but it's just going to amplify for a moment. So we may again be experiencing these emotional oscillations, and then boom, it's like just that grace and ease and gentleness comes forth. So what we are really just doing here is that we're planting the seeds of these new timelines and new ways of being through the awakened heart, through the one heart of all that is. And the focus then is on the soul consciousness of truth and higher perspectives, because truth is consciousness. And from those higher perspectives, it's really just honoring all that is, but actually it's the wisdom of the higher mind and the stillness of the loving heart that sees beyond the lower mind or the thoughts and the way that that is expressed into our realities, because a lot of that is still a cellular clearing process. And what we're going to be experiencing still is, as I was saying, a lot of that grief and anger, and also lesser than and better than consciousness. So that goes from who am I to what can I offer, to how can I express myself, to really just releasing anger on different levels, to really embracing the grief and sadness that it sits within the thymus. And last night in the activation that I received, it was really a lot about the thymus, the heart, the diaphragm, and the solar plexus. So the diaphragm is the empowerment center just below the heart chakra, and that really just shifts on every single level what we need to do to stand as the empowered warriors of light and the flames of divinity. All right, so I'm going to move into this beautiful transmission in which we're going to activate the multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart. And again, these are just beautiful light frequencies that spiral forth from the great central sun, through the central sun, through the sun, and onto the sacred planet and into our loving hearts. And as we come together now as one unified field of light and one love, one heart, we just breathe deep into the body, just feeling and sensing that energy connection with one another. And I know that these energies can also create a lot of heart palpitations, because it's really moving deep, deep into the heart and releasing and clearing, as well as expanding the energy of the heart. So if you're feeling in any way off balance, just start to gently move the body as you breathe deep into the body, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose or mouth. Just breathing in love, breathing out love. Just having a sense of being wrapped in this beautiful diamond flame of purity and innocence, and the energy of your beloved I am presence, coming together through and within the unity grid of divine love. It's one heart and one love. the vibrating portals of divine love. Just feeling this connection to one another at this higher light level. All those souls joining, all the brothers and sisters, and all those listening to this recording, all awakened souls joining now within this vortex of divine love, anchoring their light and their energy, holding the sacred space with us. As we call in now all the illumined beings of light from on high, beloved I am presence, all our own master guides and guardian angels and beings that we personally acknowledge to join us in a sacred space. This important moment in time. This moment in time of new beginnings. This moment in time of heart expansions for all awakened souls. This moment in time of expanding the light upon Gaia. As we have a sense now of Gaia, as we tune into the energy of the sacred earth, breathing now through the antakarana, the fluorescent tube of light. We connect now through the feet chakra into the energy of the earth, and into the inner earth sun, to the inner earth sun and the heart of Mother Earth. Just feel ourselves as one heart with Mother Earth. We feel her blessed magnificence of clearing areas upon this sacred earth that need to be cleared and aligning in her own sacred way to hold the new earth encodings and templates of the 144 unity grid of divine love. And as we feel this connection into the inner earth sun, we bring a focus now to our own loving heart. As this beautiful golden sun activates and actualizes within our beautiful loving hearts, bringing through the solar code of unity and love, of the inner Christ, of the connection we have to our own beloved I am presence and soul light. And as we continue to breathe into the body now, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, we have a sense of connecting to the sun, to the solar light codes of Helios and Vesta. Deepening into solar Christ consciousness. And connecting now into the central sun, to Melchior, the galactic Logos. Now onto the great central sun. And as we start to receive these multiverse crystalline nodes of the diamond heart, we are wrapped in this beautiful diamond sphere of light that ignites 50 feet in diameter around us. Within this beautiful diamond sphere, we bring our focus initially back to our loving hearts as this beautiful golden sun starts to expand and move through each one of the chakras, to where it needs to go to ignite and activate the codes of solar crystalline consciousness. As we move the body now gently from side to side and backwards and forwards, and we feel the flow of the Kundalini energy moving gently through the body. It's beautiful helix. Continuing to breathe in love, we now hold the breath and release all that is ready to be released. As we see this beautiful golden star tetrahedron ignite from within our loving hearts, and creating now a sphere of light around the body, 10.8 feet in diameter around us, holding the energy. The star tetrahedron, 3 superimposed star tetrahedrons connected to the etheric body, the emotional body, and the mental body. And now we see the essence of the original divine 8 cells within the blueprint, within the perineum center, anchor energy of the star tetrahedron into the remembrance of the original divine codes of creation. This amplifies now around the body from the seed of life to the tree of life, now the flower of life. Bringing through remembrance, golden age timelines of light. We hold this now. So within this diamond sphere of light, 54 feet in diameter around us, we now visualize and see the golden fruit of life. And within this Metatron's cube, all the platonic solids ignite and activate from the star tetrahedron, the tetrahedron, the icosahedron, octahedron, the dodecahedron, cube, sphere. As all these geometries ignite, we deepen into the new earth templates of the one heart. It's one love. It's one unified field of light. We have a sense now of our own light bodies, own vibrating portals of consciousness, expanding from within this beautiful diamond sphere of light, connecting to all our brothers and sisters at this higher light level. As we have a sense now of the Merkaba fields being created through the spinning of the emotional and mental body star tetrahedrons around the body and within this diamond sphere, as we now recite, following Fibonacci ratios 8 to 5, 11 times God's speed to infinity, 13 to 8, 22 times God's speed to infinity. 21 to 13, 33 times God's speed to infinity. In the heart of love, We now sense these beautiful multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart. These colors and sounds and sacred geometries ignite into and within the unity grid, solar grid, and ignite now within the vortex within Uluru, bringing through the diamond light code of trust and surrender. As we hold the energy for Australia and all that is being experienced in Australia at this time, through the fires, through the loss of life, through the anxiety, through this renewal process. So we now affirm, beloved Gaia, beloved Mother, Father, God, we trust and surrender to the divine plan of all that is. And we honor and bless all souls, all animals, and all of nature that have chosen to assist in the next level of this heart awakening of humanity. And we are the open hearts that send our love to Australia right now. It's one heart and one love. Just holding this focus of reverence, and trust, and surrender. Where there is doubt and anxiety, just breathe it through the body, hold the breath, and we release all that is ready to be released or embraced within the loving heart. Beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved Gaia, we are thankful for the rains that come to Australia, and we are thankful for this opportunity of growth and renewal. And we are honoring of all that is being experienced on the inner planes, the astral nets, and upon this physical earth. As we hold ourselves in the hearts of love and release from within our own bodies now any areas of misalignment and anxiety and lack of trust. As this beautiful multiverse crystalline light code of the diamond heart now ignites and activates within our base chakras and within our original divine 8-cell blueprint. We continue to move the body backwards and forwards and from side to side. Just breathing through any tension breathing through any anxiety, breathing deep into the heart. We now bring our focus to the lake and mountain Batu in Bali, Indonesia, which represents the Earth Star Chakra. Our connection to the sacred earth, our ability to be grounded and to experience the heart of joy and happiness. And with the many legions of light from on high in this beautiful diamond flame, all these spiraling colors and energies and frequencies as we expand our own light bodies and activated Merkabahs. We connect now into the earth chakra vortex of Mother Earth, anchoring these crystalline light currents of joy and happiness. As we affirm, beloved Mother, Father God, beloved Gaia, we are so grateful to be of service on this sacred earth, to be grounded and centered, walking the path of love, and to experience the joy and happiness that can arise simply from being in that deep sense of appreciation of all that is. And we are grateful for this opportunity to expand the light of God upon this sacred earth and to activate and actualize these beautiful light currents of the diamond heart of joy and happiness. To experience the witnessing presence of joy within our lives. We release attachment, projection, or the thoughts of what our reality should be. These beautiful diamond light currents of the multiverse, crystalline consciousness ignites now within your Earth Star chakra, approximately 15 centimeters below the feet. Further grounding a deeper sense, the heart's purpose, heart streaming, and now aligning these beautiful sacred codes into the perineum center, to the original 8-cell divine blueprint. We just continue to breathe deep into the body as we feel this wave of the lunar energy. This will take us into holding energy of the loving heart, more graciously, more gently, at the same time bringing through deepening of the soul purpose and heart streaming, joy and abundance and love, prosperity, consciousness, unity, peace, and harmony. These are the codes we ignite and activate upon the sacred earth. And now we direct our focus, assisting these multiverse crystalline light codes of the Diamond Heart to Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. As we activate the light codes of harmony and peace through the vortex within Table Mountain and through the 3-ring chakra beneath our feet. So we now affirm, beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved Gaia, we request these diamond crystalline light codes of peace and harmony to ignite and activate through the hearts of all awakened souls, choosing the path of love, and to release old karma upon the sacred earth so all souls may unite in the heart of unity, in the heart of love, in the heart of harmony, in the heart of peace, regardless of race or color or ideology. For we are one heart, one love, and one unified field of light. So just continue to breathe deep into the body. You have a sense of these light codes of harmony and peace igniting now within the perineum center to the original divine ASAP blueprint. And we have a sense too of what this peace and harmony means for us within our lives. Areas of disharmony, we just bring our focus now through the heart of love to the request of shifting those relationships. Beloved Mother, Father, God, my beloved, I am present. I am ready to shift all my relationships I need to. I am ready to shift whatever I need to within my life to deepen into the heart of love, to fully know myself as this amazing, incredible light being I am. And I am so grateful for this opportunity. I am grateful for this opportunity to experience the karmic timelines and every lesson I have as a blessing, for it escalates my service work and soul's blossoming. And I surrender to these experiences as I trust and surrender to life. And I request this harmony and peace to amplify my service work as I move slowly and gently and lovingly about my day. Now assist activating the multiverse crystalline light codes of the Diamond Heart of empowerment through Mount Kalawi in Hawaii, through our sacral chakra, and through our original divine ASAP blueprint. Beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved Gaia, we are honoring of all that has been experienced through the karmic timelines of abuse and misuse of power, through the free will of humanity. We are honoring of our own magnificent collective light to be able to hold the flame of divine love, to embrace all souls that have experienced abuse, misuse of power, that have felt they've had no choice, or been taken advantage of. We are the voice of empowerment. We are the voice of the one heart, of unity and love. And as we open our loving heart, we further acknowledge the own roles we've had to experience along the karmic timelines of the victim and persecutor consciousness, of the lesser than and better than consciousness, of issues of lack of power, issues of abuse, issues of victim consciousness. Beloved Mother, Father God, my beloved, I am present. I am grateful for every single challenge I have had, every single initiation that has taken me to this now moment, to the deepest level of remembrance at this moment of my magnificent light, of myself as an initiate of light, having experienced so many timelines, so many now moments. I recognize that this too is simply a moment in time. And with all my gifts, with all my heart, and with all my love, if there are any issues of victim and persecutor consciousness I am playing out or have experienced that are still coming up for me, I embrace this within my loving heart. I am deeply appreciated and celebrated and loved. And as I find my voice, find a deeper sense of my power, I am able to express this in a loving and gentle manner. This beautiful diamond light starts to ignite deeper from within the Kundalini. We have a sense of possibly moving the body from side to side or backwards and forwards, just facilitating this flow along the energy, the chakras of Mother Earth through our bodies. As we breathe through the Antakarana, the fluorescent tube of light, breathing in love or breathing out love, breathing in love and holding the breath and releasing all that is ready to be released. There's also one that's releasing out of perceived isolation, out of the sense not being seen, not being heard, feeling a lack of support. Beloved Mother, Father God, my beloved, I am present. I trust in the support that I am given. as I walk the path of love with my brothers and sisters. I trust in my own intuition, the guidance given to me through the wisdom I have and hold, through the love that I am, in co-creating heaven on earth. And I trust in this as I trust in life. And now we see this beautiful diamond light, these multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart, of appreciation and grace. Ignites now within the chakra vortex of Delphi in Greece, and throughout and within our navel chakra, Hara chakra, through and within our original divine Aesop blueprint. Particularly in times of perceived lack of and survival, the heart of gratitude is the heart of love. And as we hold this energy for Greece and all its beautiful people, and as this beautiful diamond flame continues to ignite and activate and ripple into the heart of all awakening and awakened souls and all life, we deepen into the heart of appreciation and grace. Beloved Mother, Father God, my beloved, I am present. I am grateful for this day. I am grateful for all that I experience to know myself as love, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. I am grateful for all the lessons I have had, my lessons of today and my blessings of tomorrow. I am grateful to be the sovereign, divine being. I am grateful to look through my master eyes at all of life around me. And I am grateful for this moment to feel this deep flame of divine love with my brothers and sisters as we come together as soul and star family and friends. As the flames of divinity, we are walking the path of love. I am grateful and humbled by life. I appreciate myself deeply, and I appreciate others. And I look through my master eyes at all of life around me, seeing everyone as divine mother, divine father. Through the heart of love and the lens of light. I am grateful to live my life this way. And so it is. And so it is. Just continue to breathe deep into the body, having a sense, all these energies flowing, spiraling, swirling, moving into those places and spaces within the body too, spinning the subatomic particles and these diamond light codes of crystalline consciousness, shifting the energy of the body, shifting the energy of the heart, shifting every single chakra as it starts to align now in one unified column of light which allows for that process of soul embodiment. You have a deeper sense of the heart expansion. You have a deeper sense of your own heart activating through this beautiful diamond heart. As we now bring our focus to Glastonbury, Shaw, the UK, deep into this heart of love. Divine love, innocence, purity. Just have a sense of this connecting to the diaphragm, into the heart, to the thymus. As we open to our own purity and innocence, new ways, having a sense of the beautiful soul light expanding from within the loving heart. It's a vibrating portal of divine love. Beloved Mother, Father God, and beloved Gaia, to experience these lunar eclipse energies with this beautiful diamond flame and these diamonds crystalline light curves, purity and innocence and love. We have a sense of this purification process being experienced around the sacred earth. Places, countries being cleared. And how this flame of purity and innocence ignites and activates within our own beautiful lives, our own beautiful hearts, to our own realities. Clearing, cleansing, releasing, transmitting, transmuting. Igniting, activating, purifying. From within the heart of love, feel and sense every subatomic particle spinning. The diamond-like codes, the heart of God. I am Avatar, atomic light code, God consciousness. Deepening into the consciousness of the beloved I am, deepening into soul embodiment. As the body itself takes on a new sense of nutrition in what we watch and eat and with whom we share our space, to name a few. We now affirm we are the light of God upon this sacred earth. We are the flames of divinity. We are the master beings of love. We ask the universe to bring it on to purify every subatomic particle and to clear and release every karmic timeline no longer needing to be experienced. So all there is It's a consciousness of love, consciousness of one. These light curves continue to ignite and activate within the original divine 8-cell blueprint and through and within the heart chakra, thymus, diaphragm. We now direct the multiverse crystalline light curves of the diamond heart, of prosperity consciousness, through the diamond flame into Palenque in Mexico. As we hold this beautiful flame through Mexico and from here across into South America, into America, and then into all surrounding areas and countries, states, counties, provinces. We deepen into holding the prosperity consciousness, the abundance consciousness for ourselves and for all life. Beloved Mother, Father God, beloved Gaia, we hold the flame of abundance and prosperity consciousness for all life. As we envisage the new earth, everyone has more than what they will ever need through the heart and love of Mother, Father God, their own beloved I am present. We hold that flame of love as we envisage a world with no poverty, no hunger, no famine, no war. We envisage the world of divine equality. Everyone is our brother, everyone is our sister, where we honor one another's differences, where we truly see each other, where we appreciate and love one another. And so it is, and so it shall be. This beautiful multiverse crystalline diamond light now ignites through the throat chakra and into the original divine 8-cell blueprint within the perineum center. Beloved Mother, Father God, and my beloved I am present. I take a new expression of my soul note to know myself as love. I find my soul note and voice in such a way, this time of new beginnings, it touches the hearts of others. For all those times that I didn't find my voice, or didn't believe I had a voice, I honor those experiences too, because they have brought me to this now moment, where my beautiful sonic note of light encoded frequencies and messages assists in shaping and shifting consciousness of all life upon this sacred earth. And so it is, and so it is. Kosoaina kia sina kia kia. Imosoaia. And now We assist in directing these multiverse crystalline light codes, insight, understanding, and vision through the Great Pyramid, Egypt, through our third eyes, and now into our original divine assembly print. Beloved Mother, Father God, we honor the third eye as a center of vision and insight and understanding. And as we draw now upon these light codes of golden timelines, we step deeper into the timelines of ancient Egypt and Atlantis and Lemuria. Of our gifts that we can bring into this moment, through merging with these multidimensional aspects of ourselves that have been the priest or priestess, the initiate, the wise woman, the sage, the healer, divine mother, the goddess, divine father, the God, the visionary, the way-shower, flame of divinity. All these timelines and all these gifts that can assist in new beginnings, that can assist in deepening our service work and expanding the soul's blossoming in magnificence and light. We bring into this moment to experience the vision and clarity of the sacred year of 2020. Beloved Mother, Father God, and my beloved, I am present. To take this beautiful diamond flame across the Middle East, we ask for compassion and insight and understanding to so many of these countries that are experiencing separation and war, heartache and pain. We open our hearts ever deeper through the flame of divine love to touch the hearts of all the souls, choosing the karmic timelines and the path of polarity. May our compassionate heart shift the hearts of others. May the light of God we are touch the hearts of others. And may we be sustained always and eternally in the flame of divine love and the light of God we are. Beloved Mother, Father God, and my beloved, I am present. We request this recalibration of the left and right hemispheres of the brain, of the pituitary, pineal, hypothalamus, and thalamus glands, with the rewiring of the synapses, the pathways of the brain to new levels of recalibration, understanding, divine intelligence, vision and insight. And so it is. And so it is. And kahino koa kia sina kia kia. Imo soa ia in kahino koa. We now direct this beautiful multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart of wisdom and truth and higher perspectives through Mount Denali in Alaska, through our own crown chakras, and now through our original divine A-cell blueprint. Beloved Mother, Father God, beloved Gaia, we ask for these diamond-like curves of wisdom and truth and higher perspectives to shift the consciousness, to shift the unconsciousness of humanity to the consciousness of love. We hold this space, this knowing, with patience, with trust, with surrender, to allow the unfolding of the wisdom of our higher mind and the stillness of our loving hearts to guide us ever deeper in this golden age of life. To what we need to do to shine our collective light and hold the space for all life upon the sacred earth. Beloved Mother, Father God, and my beloved, I am present. As I breathe the light of God through and within every subatomic particle of my body, these beautiful diamond-like curves, and as I move my body into the rhythm and balance and harmony that supports me as this vortex and portal of divine love, I further request for the higher perspectives and wisdom that I need to experience for my soul's path to reveal to me now. I further request multi-dimensional aspects of myself, all golden age timelines, to merge with me into this now, to bring to me what I need, the full soul embodiment process, to hold my loving heart through the sound and energy of my soul light. For I am here in service. It is my deepest desire, my deepest joy. I am fully committed. Thank you, Mother, Father God. I am grateful for this light work, and I am grateful for my life. And even in those moments of uncomfortability, I surrender, I trust, I accept. And right now, I draw upon all those multi-dimensional aspects of self that choose to merge with me from parallel realities, past lives, and future timelines. And so it is, and so it is. As I look through my master eyes aligned to the universe, to the cosmic heart of Mother, Father God, I have a sense of that merging energy of my beloved I am presence deepening into my body, deepening into my soul light, deepening into the heart of God. So now we direct these multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart of unity to Mount Shasta, Northern California. And now, through the three-ring chakra above the crown chakra and into our original divine Ace blueprint. These codes simply amplify the energy of the frequencies already existing in each country or vortex, sacred site. Mount Shasta is a very well-known portal of the ascended realms. And so we draw upon this energy of our connection into the inner planes. And we draw upon the ability to take these unity light codes from within the heart of Mother Earth and from within the one heart of all that is and within the unity grid and through and within our loving hearts to amplify this upon this sacred earth as one heart and one love. To deepen into alignment with lesser moments of misalignment is a process of conscious awareness, process of unity and consciousness and love and grace. It's all the same. There is only one love. There is only one heart. And we are all aspects of that one. As we breathe deep into the body and release, we perceive separation that comes up sometimes through the personality or ego aspects or lower mind that jumps around. Those emotional oscillations through the thoughts of perceived separation. Just breathe deep into the body, hold the breath, and release all that is ready to be released. In our loving hearts, we welcome all those emotions, thoughts, and feelings that have experienced perceived challenges to know themselves as love, all those sub-personality aspects. Welcome anger. I see you are so angry. I invite you into my loving heart where I give you a voice. It is okay to feel what you are feeling, and I want you to know that you are deeply loved and celebrated and appreciated, and that all is well. I love you. I love you. I love you. So take a moment to simply place our hands upon our own loving hearts. As we take a moment to simply say to ourselves, I love you, giving our full names. Now, I love you. 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 As we breathe the love, our divine soul light, and the heart of one, through our loving heart, we extend this love to all humanity. So we now say, we love you. 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 Nkosoa kina siakia. Imosoa kia. Inkayino koa. And now we direct these multiverse crystalline light codes of the diamond heart of cosmic consciousness and knowing, the knowing of our divinity, the knowing of ourselves as consciousness into and through the vortex of Lake Titicaca and through a cosmic portal, this utmost part of our energy field. And so now into our original divine ASL blueprint within the perineum center. Lake Titicaca is a very well-known stargate portal, interdimensional vortex. Many of the star brothers and sisters enter and exit from. It's also the place of the original solar sun disk of light. And as we experience this field, cosmic Christ consciousness or pseudo Christ consciousness, the diamond heart, we have a sense of connecting into this original solar sun disk of light that now amplifies from within Lake Titicaca to the unity grid of divine love. And as it brings online these new multiverse crystalline consciousness light codes, now activates 12 golden solar sun disks within and around the unity grid. As we follow the path of the lunar eclipse to new beginnings, and can activate and actualize at the deepest levels the newest templates of peace and harmony and love and unity, Christ consciousness, abundance, purity, innocence, appreciation, grace, forgiveness, love, prosperity consciousness. We have the knowing of ourselves as these sacred flames of divinity. The knowing that we have chosen to downstep our vibration and to be here to assist in shifting the consciousness upon the sacred earth through the heart of love and the one reality of all that is. This is the knowing we have. In the light of God we are. Beloved Mother, Father God, my beloved I am present. As I breathe deeply now through this anticorona, this fluorescent tube that ignites through these cosmic gateways, through the crown chakra, down the perineum center, and into the earth star chakra. I merge now with all aspects of my soul light, ready for embodiment, as my chakras start to align as one unified column of light. As this multiverse crystalline diamond light codes of the diamond heart now actualize within my own loving heart. And we just feel this now. As we sense our own light bodies, beautiful rainbow diamonds, plasmic crystalline light bodies. I am avatar light body, which is the consciousness of our beloved. I am present, imbuing, sustaining, and feeding us through the purity and innocence of that which we are. We simply hold the silence for a couple of minutes as we move once more to simply breathing in love, breathing out love. Now experience the planetary nodule, external lines ignite and activate through and within the sacred sides and vortices of Mother Earth, and through and within our own bodies to the 12 meridian points, 12 acupuncture meridian points within the body. So the body starts its process of rejuvenation, regeneration, and cellular crystalline consciousness activation. All that is ready to be released. So we embrace the anger and sadness and frustration or resentment, confusion within our loving heart. Allow these old memories and false beliefs and judgments to be released from within the body. As much as we simply observe this process within ourselves, we observe this process over this weekend for all life as we see the changes occurring in divine, perfect timing. And as it is meant to be. As we deepen now into this light frequency spectrum, to hold and anchor, magnetize and manifest new levels of our service work, new levels of our soul's blossoming, magnificence and light. Shinli, crystalline light codes cascade into tonal resonators of sacred geometries, sounds, and colors that are igniting within the diamond solar plasma light DNA. This crystalline DNA creates both our personal and collective multidimensional experiences in form. It is a photonic light receiver generator of both receiving and transmitting the light codes or source codes of creation, which we have experienced now as our diamond heart expands, it elevates to new levels of heart-centered consciousness and love. This assists us to traverse the dimensions of density and to deepen into our divine human template of I am avatar body of light. To embody our multidimensional selves, to embody our higher selves. And as the chakras start to merge into one unified field of light, and as we experience the merging now at a deeper level of these golden timelines and higher dimensional aspects of self, we further request now the activation of the diamond solar plasma DNA as we bring our focus to our highest potentiality, heart's dreamings, and new beginnings. Beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved I am present, we request the activation of the 12-strand DNA through the diamond solar plasma light DNA upgrades. We request the activation of the 12 fire letters within each strand of the DNA. As the subatomic particles within our bodies now spin and increase light frequencies through the diamond solar plasma light and crystalline matrix of solar Christ consciousness. Beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved I am present. We now request the anchoring and activating of the appropriate chakras, geometries, key codes, and numerologies. Beloved Mother, Father, God, beloved I am present. We now request the activation of the 12 major external lines through the appropriate meridians and spin points, linking us into the New Earth template and the unity grid of divine love. Beloved Mother, Father, God, now beloved I am present. We now request sacred diamond flame of Mother, Father, God to to move into every subatomic particle of our beingness through our I Am Avatar light bodies, with a full anchoring, activating and merging the I Am Avatar bodies of light. Good. Lastly now, we assist in surrounding Mother Earth and all her life. This beautiful electronic ring of fire, the shield of pure God essence, sustained by the sacred cosmic fires of Helios and Vesta. As we see and sense this beautiful electronic ring of fire being reactivated, further requires this electronic ring of fire to activate around our energy fields, drawing us ever deeper into the divine causal body of Helios and Vesta, the solar logi, and solar Christ consciousness. Beloved Mother, Father God, and my beloved I Am Presence, and all illumined beings of light, I am grateful to be part of this group I Am Avatar Consciousness of Light, in the focus of creating heaven on earth, and in my ability to maintain and increase my love and light quotient, and to affect and create change within my reality and within the one reality of all that is. Beloved Mother, Father God, my beloved I Am Present, my beloved brothers and sisters joining me, as well as the many illumined beings of light from on high, I am so grateful for all of you in my life. As we come together as open hearts in this golden age of light, as we come together as these sacred flames of divinity, master beings of light, I recognize and see each one of you as the light of God you are. I love you. I love you. I love you. Inosoa ia kina sia kia kia. Imosoa kia kia. Now we gently come back into our sacred space. Just grounding once more into the crystal heart of Mother Earth. Holding this beautiful diamond flame of love within our loving hearts and around the sacred earth. Just feeling peaceful and loved, celebrated and appreciated. Gently open our eyes, being fully present, holding this energy of love. It's one heart, one love, to one unified field of light. Good. So I wish you a wonderful weekend, the passage of these planetary energies. Just to remember and know that you are truly so greatly appreciated and celebrated and deeply loved. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.